Step 3 is hiring writers. Freelance writers are the first hires you're going to make, and they're also some of the most important hires because the scripts are so essential to these videos. But you can't start the hiring process without an outline of your exact specifications for your writer. Most of these have been covered in our scripting module, but consider any characteristics that you want to see that might be unique to your channel. Additionally, there are a few main things you want to look for when hiring writers, such as what does their grammar look like? Does it sound like English is their first language, or is there any strange wording in their texts? And are they adding any excitement or life to the content? Where to hire writers? There's a few key places that we've used to hire freelance writers in the past, and we would definitely recommend using these places to find your own freelance writers. iWriter. iWriter has a massive pool of freelance talent, so it's super easy to find writers. The content is also pretty reasonably priced for how much flexibility you get out of the platform. Depending on the length of your YouTube video script, you're probably going to be somewhere in the ballpark of 1,000 to 2,000 words, and the prices you can expect to pay for that are on the screen now. The writing tiers scale up in quality as you go, and we recommend testing out the Elite tier. We found that the Elite Plus tier is not really necessary because there are so many great writers in the Elite tier, and they come with a much lower price. Once you make an account, the process is really easy to hire a writer. All you do is give them a little information about your project, you give them the keywords, you give them any instructions you want them to use when writing the content, and then you select the tier of the writer that you want. So this would be the time to share your scripting documents and guidelines so that the writer can create a piece of content optimized for your YouTube videos. When you place the order, it goes into a pool of Elite tier writers, and someone will pick it up and write it and then send it to you for review. If you have any problems with the first draft, you always get free revisions. After that point, you can determine whether you like the writer and want to keep working with them, or whether you need to go back and try to get another writer that will do better on the next try. But this process makes it really easy to find writers quickly because, again, there are so many writers on this platform ready to pick up new work. We work remotely. This website allows you to post a job that you can then receive freelance applicants for. It is a little pricey to get started at $299 to post the job, but we've received hundreds of applicants from just one post, so you definitely get your money's worth. This also makes it a really great option if you're looking to hire a few writers at the same time. Once you're in communication with the applicants, you can have them email their portfolio so you can see examples of their work. You will have to weed through all of the applicants to find people that you think are qualified writers, but we have hired tons of writers from these job posts, so we can verify that there is tons of great talent on there. Plus, we like this option because you get to work directly with the freelancer instead of working through a platform. So if you do like them and you hire somebody, you can arrange direct payments to save on fees from both ends. Plus, you also get to review their work to make sure they're a good writer before you hire them for the job. However, if you do go this route, we recommend sending them a test script to work on before you hire them into your workflow. When we test a writer, we send over all of the criteria for the scripts, as well as an example script and a topic for them to write about. Give them a deadline of a week. We also give them a discounted rate as part of this trial run to make sure we don't overpay for a poor script. Overall, this test is a great way to see if they can meet their deadlines, how well they communicate, and what their quality of work is. Do keep in mind, if you're not going to use a platform for freelancers, you will need to figure out how to pay them. We use PayPal for our freelance payments, but you can only send payments to certain countries. So whatever platform you use, you'll need to verify that it'll work with all of your freelancers.